Hey guys, so today I'm going to make the cheapest DIY compost bin that's probably ever been made. Maybe. We'll see. So right now I've got some of this leftover rabbit panel. Basically I think it's like 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch wire mesh. I've got this metal rod that I found laying around here. And I've got some snaps as well. So I've got 3 of those. And of course my hammer. So let me show you what I'm thinking to do. So for us, we actually built a really big compost bin using pallet skids that we had left over. And we basically built a rectangle out of them and would just throw everything in there. The problem was it was hard to turn, it was hard to flip, and we just kept loading it up and loading it up. So it doesn't really get a chance to compost it all. And the new stuff goes in and there's probably old stuff that's ready to go. So it's not working well for us. I looked around at different compost bins. They're freaking expensive. I'm gonna make my own. Should be really simple, right? So the big one with the skids is over here. And what I'm gonna do is kind of put one right here beside the greenhouse. It'll get moved around, but this area, the blueberries don't come up very well. So I'm thinking if we do compost here, that'll also help the blueberries, right? And I can still move it around. So the compost need a lot of heat, a lot of sun to get everything killed and the whole stuff to, you know, the science to happen. So we're gonna leave it right out here. And all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stick that rod into the ground, then wrap the rabbit wire around it so it makes a circle like a compost bin. And the rod will help it from tipping over because the basset hound will probably, you know, want to jump on it and stuff. And then I'm going to use the snaps to just close it up. And then I can start filling it with the food, the rabbit waste, the cow manure, and hopefully get a good compost going. So there we go, the hard part's done. So my thinking is, again, the rod will hold it up, standing up. I've put the snaps on so I can actually undo it and then move it. So once I fill this up with the compost material, I'll let it sit there, let it heat up, and then say after, I don't know what it is, a week or 2 weeks, I'll have to check into that. Then I can take the wire off, pull the rod out, stick it in another position, and then transfer that over and basically put it back in the new little compost bin. You get what I'm saying? Hopefully. So that's how I figure I'm going to be able to flip the compost and get it all heated up. It should work, right? I'm hoping so. I guess we should get it filled up with some compost. So we just cleaned out the chicken coop the other day. So we've got a bunch of waste from there. We've still got more over by the chicken coop. So we use some of that to get into our new compost bin. We've got some food waste left over from the winter that we'll add to it. We've got some stuff over there that we pulled out of the greenhouse. We'll throw that in too. And we'll get this going. there we go, that's all done. So I noticed though we've got a couple bulges here where the dog's starting to get into it. So we'll probably have to either put a couple clips or something just to hold it tighter together. We'll get some water on this. There's a lot of moisture in it already, but we'll hose it down, get it nice and wet too, and then see what this can do. I'm pretty impressed though, for a bit of extra rabbit wire, a couple clips and a metal stake. I think this is going to work great. I hope so anyway. We'll see how it goes. Well, thanks again guys for checking this out. We'll talk to you soon.